Welcome everyone. Ready to automate your life? Well, at least part of it. In this session, we will dive into the creating your first flow in Power Automate. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll feel like a wizard with a magic wand. Let's get started. So, first thing first, log into your Microsoft 365 portal. If you see the waffle icon at the top left, don't worry, you're not hungry. It's the gateway to automation heaven. Next, we will navigate to Power Automate. Create and choose the type of flow we want to build. Well, we'll go with automated for this example because we doesn't like things happening on their own. Let's move on to the demo where we will create a flow that sends an email whenever a new item is added to a SharePoint list. So I have already created the SharePoint list with the columns title, description, assigned to, due date and comments. SharePoint list name is project task and the SharePoint site name is Voxtus dev. We will walk you through the step by step. No worries if you mess up, you can always blame it to the cloud, but don't worry, I'll guide you every step of the way. Now let's configure our flow. I'm clicking on skip. We will start by selecting a trigger. In this case, when an item is created. Okay, so I'm going to search SharePoint, and under SharePoint when an item is created. Okay, think of it like a chain reaction. This event triggers the flow, then we add action like sending an email notification. So first I'm going to set all the properties of this trigger. So it needs site address, so I'm going to select the site address to my Voxtus dev, and this list name is going to be project task. Now I'm going to add new action. Click on plus, add an action and send an email. Under Office 365 Outlook, select send an email v2. Inside 2, click on switch to advanced mode and click inside this text box. Now click on this icon and enter the data from previous step. It means we will get data from this step when an item is created, or we can get the previous steps. Okay, I'm going to search here assigned to, so I'm going to use this columns value assigned to here, assigned to email, and subject is going to be a new task as assigned to you. New task is assigned to you, and following is the task details. Okay, and title is going to be the title from SharePoint list. Click on this icon again and titles, and what else we are going to add here, description and due date. Okay, and description is going to be description, and due date is due date. Thanks. I'm going to name this flow task creation notification flow. Okay. Once you have set it up, save and test your flow. And just like that, within a few clicks, you are on your way to automating your life. No magic wands needed. Now save your flow, and I'm going to add a new row in the SharePoint list. Click on add new item, and title is going to be develop API, and description is going to be develop a RESTful API for the mobile application, and assign to, I'm going to assign it to Voxtus. Okay, due date is going to be next week, and I'm going to save it. Now our flow should run and we should get an email. Let's see, let's go back to our Outlook email and let's see whether we received any email or not. Let's refresh it couple of times. It may take few seconds to send you an email. Let's see our flow trigger. Go back and we can see, okay, now it's succeeded. Now we can see here we received an email. A new task is assigned to you. Following up is the task details. So title is develop API, description is develop a RESTful API for the mobile application, and due date is 24/08/31. Okay, so before we wrap here are some tips and best practices. Start simple, then scale. Room wasn't automated in a day. Test thoroughly before you unleash your flow on the world. Make sure it does what you think it does, and use descriptive names for your flows. This way, future you know what's going on without scratching your head. Remember, automation is like cooking. Start simple, follow the recipe, and don't burn anything. What's next? Looking ahead, we will be covering more exciting topics like variable, conditions, and loop in Power Automate. Stick around. We are just getting started. Automation awaits, and it's going to be a wild ride. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching this video. Now go forth and automate. But remember, with great power comes great responsibilities and some really cool flows. If you have any questions or need any further help, feel free to reach out. We are here to help you on your Power Automate journey.